Welcome aboard the starship Where the Hell Are We? Along with our sister ship Where the Hell Have We Been? As we set off on the trip around and through various musical genres, staying out of the meteor field of commercialism, the space dust clouds of mediocrity, and stay in hyperspace, ensuring our safe orbit around the planet of genre fluidity, whilst in some far-off, twisted place within this individual's musically challenged brain.
Spiral galaxies, that's the ciphers with the moving pieces, and the quasar, the radio galaxy. In the clusters from the deepness, thermocarrier galaxies, ultraviolet, cosmic breakdown, and radiation, electromagnetic. There's the answer, all the questions, and the meaning of existence. It's a number, the number 23.
Today we open with a genre smash, starting with some spaced out soul funk by the Smoke Orchestra and their 2024 single release Interstellar, and that is smashed together with some psychedelic trance and another 2024 single release, Celestial Connection by EthnoLink. Two artists I am unable to find more information on even when I put my Google goggles on. In my case, I was pointed in their direction by the ever-present YouTube algorithm gods. All hell the YouTube algorithm gods. And we'll stay in the genre-smashing mood by bringing together instrumental cinematic jazz funk by two musician producers Ramiro Sandre and Michael Berselli, and the Italian-based Acusmatic group, here with the 2010 Riccicomoto's Bophal dub remix of the track Instafication. And we'll mix in a newly discovered track by an old favourite, and they are the UK collective called Up, Bustle and Out, an outfit that's produced and released some great tracks with South American and Cuban influences. This is their 1995 single release of An African Friendship, Uno Amitie Africane.
Why do things sound? Nous sommes des purs produits de la terre africaine. Quelle que soit la raison qui nous pousse en avant, nous avons tous gardé la réaction primaire qui fait de nous des hommes. Blanc, noir, jaune ou rouge, nous avons cette flamme qui, à un moment donné, pour un torrent de joie ou une explosion de rage, allume dans nos regards l'incendie d'un coucher de soleil sur la terre. Pour le
Let's jump back in time for the next two mixes, starting with a leap back to the 90s and 70s. We open with the Australian rock band INXS and the title track Elegantly Wasted, taken from their 10th and final studio album released in 1997, 6 months before Michael Hutchins' untimely demise in November of that year. And then we'll head back to 1979 and the American new wave band Talking Heads, here with the track Life During Wartime, released as the first single from their album Fear of Music. let's start this next section off with the band and founder members of the Manchester scene, the Inspiral Carpets. The track is the fantastically psychedelic Saturn V and can be found on their 1994 fourth studio album, Devil Hopping. And that is followed what in this musically warped brain is seen as a carefully crafted piece of music with great lyrics based around slum landlords and their intimidatory tactics used against tenants, and all put together with a great musical score. The track is the fantastic Sheriff Fatman by Carter, the Unstoppable Sex Machine, released in 1989 and featuring on their album 101 Damnations.
Lady, take a ride on the C64. Jerry wants to last 15 minutes and he appeared on Panorama. Then he somehow got himself on board the Starship Enterprise allowance scheme with a Prince of Wales award for pushing Valium and amphetamines. Behind Nicholas Van What's-His-Face at 6'6" and 100 tons, the undisputed king of the slums with more aliases than Klaus Barbie, the master butcher of Leon Seed, just about to take the stage, the one and only, hold the front page. Fatman's got something to sell to the capital's homeless, at the Crossroads Motel for the no-fixed aboders, where you can live life in style, you can sleep in a closet. And if you flash him a smile, he'll take your teeth as deposit. There's bats in the belfry, the windows are jammed, the toilets ain't healthy, he don't give a damn. Just chuckles and smiles, laughs like a madman, a born-again rap man. Here comes Sheriff Fatman with his Valium, amphetamines, sick notes and his phony prescriptions. And just when you thought it was safe to go back to the kitchen, dead eggs and cracked heads, bunk beds and breakfast. Wake up, you sleepyhead, take this. Check this. Moving up on second base behind Nicholas Van What's-His-Face at 6'6" and 100 tons. The undisputed king of the slums, more aliases than Klaus Barbie, the master butcher of Leon Seed, just about to take the stage, the one and only, hold the front page. Moving up now to take the place, Nicholas Van What's-His-Face, 6'6" and 100 tons, the undisputed king of the slums, more aliases than Klaus Barbie, the master butcher of Leon Seed, in a hatchback from Notre Dame, the one and only Sheriff Fatman. In goes another lamb's foot, and now I'm losing my patience. Someone call on Roger Cook at the United Nations. He's buying up houses for the has-beens and healthy, from Land's End to Southend and Chelsea. There's bats in the belfry, the windows are jammed, the toilets ain't healthy, you don't give a damn. Struggle and smiles, laughs like a madman. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Sheriff Fatman.
Time to break the 11th commandment, the unwritten radio DJ rule of not playing more than 3 songs in a row. We open with the British electronic music group formed in Liverpool in 1990, and they are Apollo 440, and a track from their third album, 1999's Getting High on Your Own Supply. And the track is for 40 days. Squeezed in the middle is another British electronic music group formed a year earlier in 1989. Here is the first single released by Leftfield. The track is Not Forgotten and was released only on 12-inch vinyl in 1990. However, this is the Hard Hands remix, which is tucked away on their 2005 a final hit, the Greatest Hits album. And we close out with a classic in its genre. And I would also go as far as to say by one of Lunges Lounge's favourite artists, and a band that emerged during the underground rave scene. They are, of course, The Prodigy, here with their 1991 top 5 hit, Charlie.
Charlie says always tell your mummy before you go off somewhere.
Let's press the button obscura with 2 tracks of an electronic nature, where we bring some trip hop to the metaphorical decks with artists from Norway and Greece. We open with a 5-piece collective from Norway who, in their wisdom, well, or more than likely in an alternative state of mind, fantastically called themselves Barabbas and the Happy Few, here with the track Luca Rossi, which can be found on their 2003 4-track release Tumba Rumba. And that is followed by the Greek breakbeat artist George Fotiadis, although he is probably better known as Basement Freaks, here with his 2006 track Nova Monkeys, lifted from his album Urban Jungle.
Emergency exits on both sides of the aircraft. They are clearly marked and have been pointed out to you now. Ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to take you through a few procedures on the equipment. Emergency exits on both sides of the aircraft. They are clearly marked and have been pointed out to you now.
And finally, today's perfect storm of a long player ending, where we smash the decade I blinked and missed with the breaking of the 12th commandment of a song that is long enough to roll a cigarette, run outside, talk a little treason in the smoking shelter, and run back before the track finishes. And it is also a musical masterpiece. The album is 1982's Love Over Gold. The track itself is about a major north-south 70-mile thoroughfare in Michigan, USA. The track is, of course, Telegraph Road. 16 minutes of pure brilliance from the musical genius Mark Knopfler, who was inspired to write the song while travelling down that very piece of road whilst riding in the front of the tour bus when touring with Dire Straits. Thanks for listening, and God bless.
Time ago, came a man on a track, walking 30 miles with a sack on his back, and he put down his load where he thought it was the best, made a home in the wilderness, built a cabin and a winter store, and he plowed up the ground by the cold lake shore. The other travelers came walking down the track, and they never went further, no, they never went back. Then came the churches, then came the schools, then came the lawyers, then came the roads, then came the trains and the trucks with their load, and the dirty old track. It was the Telegraph Road. Then came the mines, then came the ore, then there was a hard time. the factories. 6 lanes of traffic, 3 lanes moving slow. They shut it down. I got a right to go to work, but there's no work here to be found. Yes, and they say we're gonna have to pay what's owed. We're gonna have to reap from some seed that's been sowed. And the birds up on the wires and the telegraph poles, they can always fly away from this rain and this cold. You can hear them singing out the telegraph pole all the way down the telegraph road. I'd sooner forget, but I remember those nights. Yeah, life was just a bet on a race between the lights. You had your head on my shoulder, you had your hand in my hair. Now you act a little cold, like you don't seem to care. But just believe in me, baby, and I'll take you away from out of this darkness and into the day. From these rivers of headlights, these rivers of rain, from the anger that lives on the streets with these names. As I run every red light on memory lane, I see desperation explode into flames, and I don't wanna see it again. From all of these signs saying sorry, but we're closed all the way. Down the telegraph.